Two of the mares drawn in close in gates 1 and 2. Soldanel, Tony Spirit. All clear given. And they're racing now in the detonator. Soldanel sprung the gates very quickly. She landed in front. Now Black Fantasy and also MAROCCHINO out there together as they settle down. Turner coming across gradually with the favourite MAROCCHINO. Casino 17 fires up now. He's gone to the lead, but MAROCCHINO is going to cross him comfortably at Northerly Lodge. And so as they settle down, the favourite has gone to the lead, MAROCCHINO, by a length and a half. Black Fantasy followed him across. No Apology settled up running third behind those. Then a length and a half to Barra Magic, pulling his way forward in front of Queen Alina. Over on the inside next of all, Casino 17. Go Bella, Soldanel now drifting back. Holy Enchantment is next of all. Karamundi tucked up down near the rail, blazing away, and last of all, Tony Spirit. 1,000 to go in the detonator. The favourite leads the way, MAROCCHINO. Out by 3/4 of a length, Black Fantasy. Barra Magic forced to sit in the cheap seats. No Apologies travelled up in 4th spot. Then came Queen Alina. Over on the inside, the Perth Cup winner, Casino 17, just in front of Go Bella. The other of the mares, Soldanel, back behind them near the rail. Followed then by Holy Enchantment, then Karamundi. Blazing away, last of all is Tony Spirit. Jagsy Turner is about to start clicking them over. At the 550 with MAROCCHINO. He leads 3/4. Black Fantasy trying to stay with him. Go Bella third, but has covered ground. Queen Alina being pushed up behind them from No Apology. They set sail for home now. MAROCCHINO just in front. Black Fantasy is coming after him now. And so they're having a great stoush. MAROCCHINO, Black Fantasy clear of Go Bella. MAROCCHINO finding though. Digs in now. He hits the reserves. Gets away by a length, Black Fantasy. And he'll go back to back with a big bang in the detonator. MAROCCHINO won from Black Fantasy. Casino 17 finished off very well for third. From Go Bella, Queen Alina, Karamundi, Holy Enchantment, Tony Spirit, No Apology. Followed further back then by Soldanel, blazing away. And last home, Barra Magic. MAROCCHINO. He makes it win 14 from 54 and takes out consecutive detonator stakes. Straight to the front, according to the script. And with Black Fantasy trying valiantly, trying as bravely as he might. No match for MAROCCHINO. And he adds yet another victory. And another winner this afternoon for the sire Machino. Having a super day with his progeny. And another win here, of course, by the stock of MAROCCHINO this afternoon. Back to back, Bonjoy, now MAROCCHINO. And the yelling out of Come Sit Beside Me, trained by Lou Luciani and written by Troy Turner. Certainly a fabulous combination. 1:49.16, so he ran the clock. He did what MAROCCHINO does. He leads, he takes them out of their comfort zone. And when the challenges come, he answers the call. 34.96, the last 600. It's a length and a quarter by 1 1/4. One brave galloper. And scoring from Black Fantasy, who loses no admirers at his first run since the Perth Cup by Blackfriars. Had a dream along Dan and Ben Pearce with Clint Johnston Porter. He got there, but he knew that he had a battle on his hands. And behind them, running on under the bigger weight, was Casino 17. First up since the Perth Cup victory by Casino Prince from Tickle, Jared Noski for Grant and Delana Williams. Fourth went to 11, Go Bella. The interim numbers are 2, 4, 1 and 11 here after the detonator stakes. The final events at 5:30, the Black Diamond Drilling Services Australia Handicap, and 9 playing Rio is the scratching there from the last event of the day. Well, let's go downstairs, catch up with Lockie. Louis is in the yard now, and I reckon he gets a bit of special satisfaction out of winning the detonator stakes. It's back to back, and of course with Jeff Pike in attendance here this afternoon, the Pike family so well represented. Mother Mavis listening on to another detonator at 97 years young. It was just absolutely tailor-made for a great victory by MAROCCHINO. Here's Lockie, he's in the yard.
Thanks, Darren. I'm now catching up with Lou Luciani after another fantastic all-the-way performance from MAROCCHINO. Lou, This horse, he's just a marvel. You must almost pinch yourself on just how tough he is. When you have him right, he's awfully hard to run down.
Yes, he certainly is a marvel. He's I don't know. Don't know what we've. I know Trish has said it before. Don't know what we've done to deserve him, but he can be a proper pain in the bum. But he's a bloody beauty when you bring him to the races. I know that.
What did you make of the run today? He obviously had to work across from that outside alley. How did you see the race in your eyes?
Oh, look, Troy and I discussed it before the race, and we're pretty much in agreement on how we'd like it to happen. And Troy said, "I just want to take me time getting across," and that's what he did. He didn't rush him. He didn't fire him up, and it just couldn't have worked out better. You knew they were going to sit as handy as they did, but we didn't want to pull the trigger any earlier than we did. So it all went to plan. It was lovely.
What goes through your mind in the concluding stages? I know personally, I've never seen a horse go to be headed so many times, and yet he fights back off the canvas. Black Fantasy was awfully brave in second after settling outside of him all throughout, but so often, as we've seen throughout his career, he just knows how to fight those horses off late.
Yeah, well, I've tried swimming underwater, and I'm lucky if I can get about 10 metres holding my breath, but I reckon I'm lasting from the 600 to the winning post. I'm holding my breath because he does that to you, and you let out a gasp at the winning post. But he's he's a special horse. He's a special horse to Trish, and he's just been a marvel to us.
As you've mentioned, Trish has done such a wonderful job with this horse all throughout his career, but as we always have to ask, how long did he take to catch today?
38 minutes. She sent me a text message as I showed you, so it was 38 minutes, but it's that's part of the norm now. I think she goes out and plays with him now. We had the choice of her coming up for the first and me bringing him up, and I said I haven't got the patience to do that, so I'd probably last 10 minutes and start throwing head collars at him, but no, so I had to leave her home to bring him up.
Well deserved win, well done.
Thank you.
There's Lou Luciani, really great insight into MAROCCHINO. What a quirky horse he is and what a tough horse he is. Here's Troy Turner catching up with Scotty.
Well, Troy Turner and MAROCCHINO get along perfectly. Troy today, at set weights and penalties, it was suited for him, but he's always the horse that does all the work out in front.
Yeah, he does. He does it the tradesman's way, but he's been placed very well today in the weight conditions, and Louis knows the horse really well, so just to get the horse in top order again for these big ones is amazing in itself. So, and it's a pleasure to ride, and yeah, no, it's good.
Top of the home straight though, it was on for young and old when Clint loomed up on the outside.
Yeah, I felt that horse coming, but I knew it's got to take a good horse to get over him, but he finds another gear when he can feel that horse to the outside of him. So yeah, Clint said when he pulled up he thought he had me covered, so he goes, God, he's a tough horse. So yeah, that's how he wins his races.
Now, we sort of get used to you every now and then pulling the whip into the left before the home corner just to wake him up. What's the difference between today and not having to do that?
He just felt like he was just doing everything right and that he was getting on the right lead. Sometimes if he's just not tracking up well, it just gets him to shift the weight to the other side, and then he finds. But I was pretty confident the whole race he was going to sort of go as well as he did.
Two pretty classy horses this weekend. Tricks of the Trade resumes in the Pinjarra Classic tomorrow. 62 kilos is a lot of weight, but he is a class runner.
He is. He's trained on really well from the short back up, so hopefully he'll run really well.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Troy Turner combining with Lou Luciani and MAROCCHINO once again to make it back-to-back Detonator Stakes.